Nihon no minasan konnichiwa. I'm Hector Bellerin. Of the new model, the best thing is the color. You know, it's always very impressive the colors that PUMA always get together. When the first SL came out, I was very impressed for the lightness of the boots. You know, and how can you make a boot that is not a leather boot have such a good touch as well? And I think that's one of the most impressive things of the boot. Well, for me, for the way I play, I think it's very important that the boot is always light. You know, I don't like to have heavy boots. I want a boot that when I'm outside on the pitch doesn't really feel like you're wearing anything on your feet. So I think that's one of the most important things. And the SL, the EvoSpeed SL, is one of the boots, probably the lightest one out there. So that's what makes it so good and so important for me to play with them. I always like different colors, you know, not always like the black or the white. Yeah, I like boots that are different, you know, that make a difference outside on the pitch, that when people look at you, they know you're that player because of the boot you're wearing as well. So I think, for example, with this model, I think people outside looking in the stands, they're always going to recognize the PUMA players, you know, because I think you can see them from far. So I think that's one of the preferences I have. Usually when in England, I always wear a mix of studs and molds, because the weather you never know how it's really going to be, you know, because you can start the game and the pitch can be wet, then it can be dry. So I always try and play with a mix, but when I know the weather's going to be good, I always try to play with this sole here for the firm ground, because it makes the boot lighter as well. It's got the 3G stud to turn as well, and I think these are probably one of the best to play in dry conditions, because it's probably the lightest boots out there, and they make a difference. They really make a difference when you're playing. For me, my most impressive goal has to be the one I scored at home last year against Liverpool. It was a big game, probably one of the most important games of the season for us. And to open the score against a really good team like Liverpool, and you know, in the home crowd, in our stadium with all the home people and everything, that was a very, very good feeling. And it was my first season as well, so it was nice to, you know, get that I don't know, success, to say it in a way, of scoring a goal at home against Liverpool was such an important achievement for me. If I was a boss, probably the player that I would put first would be Nacho Monreal. For me, he's a player that, you know, that every single game he's gonna play well. You know, he's probably not gonna make anything so special, or he's not gonna score a bicycle kick or run past 10 players. But you know, there's a player that is very consistent, and every single game he's gonna play well. So for me, it's so important that in your team you have a player like that. Yeah, in the whole squad together, we always do speed sessions, because nowadays football is very physical, and speed matters a lot, because, you know, either getting 1 second before to the ball can make such a big difference in a game. So we all do lots of speed training, but since I was in the under-18s, I've done a lot of lifting, a lot of squats that help a lot the power in your legs. So even though I was fast before, I've always tried to make it a bit better, you know, so then you can make a difference on the pitch. To be honest, when I was planning my holidays to go to Thailand, which was beautiful, it was one of the best places I've been, I was planning to go to Tokyo as well, which I couldn't at the end, because, you know, but I've always had that something inside me, you know, to discover other countries and stuff like that. And Tokyo, especially in Japan, is one of the cities that I'm most looking forward to visit. So hopefully I'll be able to go in the near future. Well, for the Arsenal fans in Japan, I just want to thank them for their support. You know, it's really important. Even if they're abroad, we always feel them very close. Nowadays we have social media, we have all that stuff, and we can connect people from around the world. And it's very important that they keep supporting us in every game, and we do appreciate the support, and we just wanna thank them for it. For me, it'd be don't ever give up, you know. Don't let people tell you you can't do something. Just believe in your dreams, and if you think that's your passion and that's what you want to do for the rest of your life, just do whatever you can to reach those dreams.